All right, so the first of all, I'm going like this call is being recorded, and you just need to feel confident. It doesn't matter if whether you are just speaking English correctly. What it matters, at least you are just trying, right? So
Yeah,
I'm gonna help you on the basis of hearing English. I'm just trying to figure it out. What are the things that needs to be corrected and suggestions on the things with your grammar. Correct?
yeah, yeah.
All right. So the first one is window. Describe window.
Yeah, window. A window is a piece of wood or maybe glass, which used to enter the uh, air or light in room.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly we install window in our room for getting more light or wind air for getting
Mm-hmm.
fresh air. Yeah, so also use a window for look outside the room. So it can be made of wooden, glass, or okay, how can I so stainless steel or road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so nowadays there is a lot of design are available in window section. So window nowadays actually window is very necessary. Mostly being a reader, I like to read uh, near to window and like to read books and so really window is really so necessary for uh, our room.
Mm-hmm. Right. Correct. Go on. Go on.
Yeah, so uh, yeah, so actually window is so necessary. So we should we should install a window in our room or window help a lot of even in night there is a night. So if I want to see outside the room, so I will open the window simply and see outside room or so really window is so necessary. When on sunny day, mostly we like to open the window, or when we open the window, we get fresh air. Uh, so really, window is the part of a room which is so necessary to install window. Yeah,
All right. I appreciate it. The first thing is that uh, you have said you have just said everything correctly. That was second to none. And on the basis of your conversation, what I feel is that you just need to work on your connectors. Okay.
yeah.
Connectors connectors are something like, for example, if you just want to say that add something, instead of adding something, you just have to say that, or not also start saying that additionally
Okay.
along the same line
Yeah,
beside
yeah.
this.
No, not need to repeat again in the same word.
Yes, yes. Sometimes, sometimes repeating words doesn't sound good. So if you just want to come over this situation, you just need to avoid saying the same thing again and again,
Yeah, yeah.
right? and and apart from that, your confidence level is good enough to have a conversation with people. The only thing is that the formation of sentences is quite missing. That's what I have discovered in your conversation. And uh, and uh, yes, you just have to write, right,
Yeah,
every day.
yeah.
For example, from tomorrow onwards, uh, commencement tomorrow, you just need to write some paragraphs in our group so that we can correct your paragraphs. And you should know what are the mistakes that you are doing, and not to repeat those mistakes again. That's the best. That's the optimal way to overcome from your you know to overcome from your mistakes.
Yeah. We really we need to practice or learn from the mistake.
Hmm. Learns from mistakes.
Yeah.
And you just need to read newspaper, art and articles and stories as well in order to create formation of sentences. Get it?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
You are very good. You are really dedicated to learn English. That shows that how you are passionate about to learn English. That makes me feel so amazing and captivating me at the same time. The only thing is that you just need to work on your English efficiently. Like efficiently, that means that you are just learning English with a quality, not a product like a quantity as well, right?
Yeah.
So you just need to work on your grammar, right? And I understand a lot of people say that like grammar is not so important, but somehow it is important to to have in a conversation in the right place in the right manner. Otherwise it's
Yeah.
very difficult to come with a confidence. For example, if I'm going to just ask you, go on the stage, okay, go on
Yeah.
the stage
Yeah.
and speak for 2 minutes on a particular topic, on a random topic. It's very difficult for you, it's very challengeable for you to speak on that one topic. Why? Because there is
Yeah.
no such kind of a proper knowledge of grammar give you that doesn't give you the confidence in order to speak in the front of public.
Yeah, actually, from the beginning, actually, why I can speak from, I have started to speak English last month. So how can I speak even fluently? Because I know some grammar rules. So
Hmm.
that's why I'm using grammar's rule, and now I'm able to speak, and now I'm speaking because without experience, without proper speaking knowledge experience, because I have some grammar rules like I know tense or apart from tense, noun, pronoun, something like I know.
Hmm.
That's why I am able to speak because I feel like confident. I know some rules like that, so that's why. So without grammar you can speak. I know that, but it take a lot of time to learn. Or with grammar can be speak fluently with confidently, even a little bit, but with confidence can be deliver the thoughts.
Hmm. And start saying that consequently instead of saying that that's why.
Okay,
Yes, consequently.
consequently, yeah.
uh, Start saying that consequently. And other than that, you are very good, and formation of sentence is quite good enough. And you can take my all recordings that have been recorded by our group members at the time of teaching them grammar, okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
work on that. Start from conditional sentences. And because last time when I asked you about if you were a bird, what would you do? So you start saying that will, right? So there is a huge difference between will and word. For example, if I want to say that there is subtle difference between and will and word. For example, if I want to say that I will go to school, okay,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
second one is I would go to school. I will go to school. That defines that it's a random action. Random action, that means that this action is not pre-planned, right? And
Mm,
I would go
yeah,
to school. It means that you are not sure whether you want to go to school or not, right? Might
yeah,
be after once you start going to school, it will turn out not to feel like you should go to school, correct?
yeah,
Okay. And a word also used for past tense as well, like for used activities. For example, if I want to say that I used to play cricket, so instead of saying that I used to play cricket, you could say that I would play cricket in childhood,
yeah.
right? And do you
Yeah.
have any problem in grammar, like any tips, any lessons, or any rules, or anything that hampers your communication skills?
Yeah, actually, I know grammars very well, but need revision like that. For example, In childhood I have learned grammar, all grammars, but now I'm going to practice all those, or I'm using in conversation. So need actually I want to, revise from a scratch to advanced level. So yeah, that's why I need to see the grammars and need to use in conversation. That's
Yeah,
I will able to, yeah.
yeah, grammar is not so important. For example, if you just want to convey your message and thoughts, right? And if you don't know how to write it clearly, so that you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and mistakes always entails barrier.
Yeah, yeah. Because one time uh, if I have done any mistake and I know I have done it, so need to learn from where was the mistake and where is the mistake, and uh, I will improve it. In when I am ignoring, just or just talking without any, any making the tracking record. So I think it is unprofessional talk, and then it gonna not to improve my communication. So really, it is necessary to track the things which I am talking and point out the mistakes. So really,
Mhm.
grammar is so necessary to
And start
avoid.
yes, and start
Yeah,
using some words like necessary instead of necessary. Start saying that essential. And if you want to
yeah,
say that,
sincere.
if you want to say that I don't know grammar, instead of saying that I don't know grammar, start saying that I'm not familiar with grammar.
Yeah, familiar with grammar. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, actually,
right.
I know such type of words, but in our daily conversation, rarely I have read in books such type of words, but the problem is, uh, till now I have not used in conversation. That's why when I'm talking, suddenly I'm not able to, mm, speak such
Hmm.
type of words. So yeah, need to practice to use.
You won't be able to construct ideas and the formation of sentence until and unless you practice regularly, right? And always
Yeah,
try your level best to come on this application. Try to call people. Try to make your time productive. Talk about only those things which you are lacking, and point out your mistakes. If you're not point out your mistake, definitely it's gonna be not good for you. Okay.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like if you're having a conversation and during the conversation if your mistakes are not corrected by people, that what I feel
Mm.
that you are just repeating your words, you are not learning anything.
Yeah, yeah, that is a great. Actually, just we are making conversation and still other people are at a same level, or maybe they are even at a beginner level, or even they have tried, they have started to learning English. Uh, so yeah, you both are at a beginner level, so we can't improve each other just making conversation. Only we are able to understand each other, or it is not gonna to improve, in future.
Hmm.
So really
Hmm.
need to talk with such type that can improve and that can help to point out the mistake. And when we know what is the mistake, you will correct. We yeah will be corrected or rectify on such type of mistakes. So it will be better for next time. So really, it is necessary.
Hmm. And there are point outs that you just have to listen, and there are some things that you just need to work on. That I'm gonna let you know. Just try to understand. Okay. And
Mm.
if you just want to if you just want to know if you just want to recall all those information, so you just need to you can also listen our recording because this call is being recorded. Okay. So
Yeah.
there are some criteria that you have to follow because English is developed in such a way that you have to follow with the rules. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I want to say that, hey, what are you gonna do next week, and how would you like to how you are going to reply? How will you reply? If I'm gonna ask you that, hey, what are you gonna do next weekend?
Yeah. So yeah, from next week, sorry, to next weekend, I'm I'm not gonna to do any special things. I have to study because my exam is so near, and also in my school there is a exam is going on. So I will plan or manage lot of things for arrangement of exam preparation for exam. So there is a lot of things I have to do. So in next weekend I am so busy. So there is no any special or
Hmm.
apart from this. So yeah, this is just normal.
So your exams is imminent next weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Animated,
No, imminent. Like
animate. Yeah,
yes, yes. Imminent, it means that about to happen. And
yeah.
the
But,
spell out
also can be held on that particular date.
on a particular date, about to, yet to, born to. So you can choose any one of those things. Any one of
Mm.
those things as well. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is that if there is some action that has been planned by you, so that thing should be ing form of the verb. For example, if you want to say that, for example, you already have bought a ticket, you just want to go to US, and you have a ticket right now. You already have planned everything. You just booked your hotel and asked your parents to go along with you. So on this in this case, if I'm gonna ask you that, hey, what are you gonna do next weekend? You have to say that everything you are going to say that should be in ing form of the verb, right? You
Yeah,
just have to say that, hey, I'm just planning to go to the US along with the family, going them and just hanging around them, chilling them, and let's see that if there is any other things we're gonna do. But I'm lucky enough to have to go along with my parents, and having a parents in a new places, it's kind of fun. So you can use that ing form of the
yeah,
verb, right? And
yeah,
another thing is that going to where you just want to use it. For example, we are talking together, and there is a black cloud, right? And the cloud the cloud turned into black, right? And if you just want to say
yeah.
that, hey, it's gonna like a rain. So you just have to take gonna when there is an evidence that you have. On the basis of evidence, you just have to use that ing form of the verb, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So going to, like, for example, if there is a cat and you just close to if you just go closer to that cat, you just have to say that. I just have to say that, hey, be careful. This cat gonna bite you. So
Bite you. Yeah.
when I started saying that, when I use that like a gonna, so that means that it looks like that the cat is going to bite you if you just go nearer.
Yeah, gonna, yeah, going to means gonna when you say in a fast way or simple word. So you can be used gonna in case of going to.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You did a great job. And another word, I'm going to just give it to you. All right. So some other things as well. So just try to describe it, and try to make a balance between your sentences and words, right?
Yeah.
Your sentences and your thought process. Like, for example, if I'm going to give you a situation, if you were invisible, what would you do? So you have to first think and
Yeah.
try to speak slowly initially, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, you first initially you just need to learn making the balance between your words and thoughts. If once you know how to make a balance between your thoughts and words, then you can describe anything clearly or promptly,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So, for
Yeah.
example, I'm going to give you one situation. On the basis of that, you have to speak, but make sure that you need to speak slowly.
Yeah. Yeah. I will try.
Or I can say that speak like a turtle, not like a rabbit.
Okay.
Do you like rabbit or turtle? Which one do you
No,
like?
no, turtle. I like, but early I need to speak slowly.
Oh, so you just want to speak like a turtle so that you can win the race. So as you know, we just read in stories in our childhood, slow study win the race. That's a phrase that we just use it, right?
Yeah.
So you just need to speak. I'm gonna give you one situation. If you were invisible, what would you do?
Yeah. So if I will invisible,
No, 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 no,
uh,
no, 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 not like that. You just need to take one thing. Like for example, it cannot be possible. You can be invisible, right? So
yeah,
if something is not possible, so that sentence and the verb needed to use in second form of the verb.
yeah, I got it.
For example, if I want to say that अगर मैं चिड़िया होता, so that cannot be possible, right?
Yeah,
So I have to say that if I were a bird, and if first thing is not possible, so similarly the second thing is not possible as well, right?
yeah, yeah,
So if I were not bird, I wouldn't fly. I couldn't fly.
yeah,
Oh, sorry. अब अगर मैं bird होता तो मैं उड़ता ही. If I were a bird, I could fly,
yeah,
right? So similarly,
yeah,
if you were invisible, what would you do? Whatever you are going to
yeah,
say, so that requires second form of the verb. Make sure that before creating ideas or thoughts into your mind, right? So just go that, and all the best for you. I know that you're going to make me proud. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. If I were invisible person, so yeah, I can do a lot of things because I wear such type of quality. I can hide myself from the existence. So so I can do a lot of things hmm, like that. Not uh, I cannot do to be visible. So for example, I can uh, free to animals from zoo, which is not harmful for the human beings, and also I can help the peoples. And this situation or the statement is not a narrow, it is a wider concept. So according to the person, the answer will be the different, because it is the topic can be spoke a lot of. So now I'm over.
So there is a one mistake that have you done. So like there was a one thing that you said it incorrectly. I forgot that. Hmm. What was that? Anyways, bro, like you are good. Just try to work on your English. Tomorrow we are also going to take some sessions and come
Okay, okay. So
on
actually
all.
we are getting, say we are connecting or talking each other. So other
Mhm.
members of this particular group can see there is going a party like that, or say going a
Yes, yes, yes.
conversation.
Like yes, yes. Right now, like those people who are connected to a group, that can 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 see that group call is initiating. So anyway, so I do one thing. I'm just going to complete our conversation. All right. So you
Yeah.
just need to work on that, and tomorrow onwards, I'm going to just send you some grammar rules. Work on that, and try to memorize words and use those words in your conversation. because until and unless if you don't put an effort, so it's a wasteless, right? Reading
Yeah, yeah,
something, reading something and not using it causes a lot of confusion and leading to you know depression or like not feel amazing, right? So if you just want
yeah,
to make your conversation interesting and perfectly, so you have to use some good words and advanced vocabulary and formation of sentence. Definitely you're gonna be rock. So you just need to work on that. All right. So apart from that, so I'm just going to close our recording. So tomorrow we're gonna talk. Okay.
okay, thank you.